Beneath the glittering skyline, the designer malls, and the man-made islands lies a city unlike any other, not because of what it shows the world, but because of what it might be hiding. While most see Dubai as a modern marvel, conspiracy theorists see something far more calculated, a shimmering illusion built not for the public, but for the powerful. A fortress disguised as a playground. A fake city, carefully engineered as a sanctuary for billionaires, a test lab for global surveillance, and a blueprint for post-collapse society. Welcome to the other side of Dubai, the one they don't want you to see. 1. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Dubai isn't just a glamorous city rising out of the desert, it's a strategically built safe haven designed specifically for the world's most powerful and wealthy individuals. According to this theory, the city's rapid development, futuristic infrastructure, and extreme opulence are not merely about tourism or oil wealth, but part of a broader plan to create a secure retreat for billionaires and global elites in the event of a worldwide crisis. The idea is that Dubai has been constructed to be self-sustaining in ways most cities are not. With state-of-the-art desalination plants, artificial farming systems, and hypermodern transportation, including autonomous vehicles and even proposals for drone taxis, the city could, in theory, function independently from the rest of the world. This makes it, some claim, the perfect hideout in the event of nuclear war, climate collapse, global economic meltdown, or pandemics. Adding to this theory are rumors of secret underground facilities, bunkers or luxury survival walls beneath some of Dubai's skyscrapers or out in the desert. While there's no official confirmation of such structures, the tight security in elite areas and the sheer volume of private real estate developments that are off-limits to the public fuel suspicion. These hidden compounds are said to be equipped with everything the elite would need to survive long-term, from private medical labs to digital command centers. Supporters of this theory also point to the exclusivity of Dubai's development. Much of the city's most luxurious housing, palaces, private islands, and sky mansions remains unoccupied or underused by regular residents. Some claim these are held in reserve for the ultra-wealthy, who might one day activate their assets and retreat there when things go wrong elsewhere. In essence, the conspiracy suggests that Dubai is not just a glittering tourist trap, it's a Noah's Ark for the elite, hidden in plain sight. 2. To the average tourist, Dubai's man-made islands, like the Palm Jumeirah and the ambitious World Islands project, are marvels of engineering, symbols of luxury and wealth. But to conspiracy theorists, these artificial creations are far more than beachfront getaways. They are believed to be strategically designed zones, reserved not for public use, but for private elite ownership, covert operations, or even post-crisis resettlement. The Palm Jumeirah, shaped like a giant palm tree, is home to multimillion-dollar villas and exclusive resorts, yet a surprising number of its homes remain empty or are owned by shell companies. The more mysterious project, the World Islands, features over 300 small islands arranged to resemble a map of Earth's continents. Many of these islands have sat undeveloped and inaccessible for years, leading to speculation about their true purpose. According to conspiracy theories, these islands are not failed investments or luxury experiments gone wrong, they are deliberately kept low profile. Some believe they are part of a long-term plan to provide private, fortified safe zones for the elite in the event of global instability. Each island could, in theory, become a self-contained microstate, fully independent and cut off from the chaos of the mainland. In more extreme versions of the theory, these islands could house secret research labs, covert intelligence centers, or billionaire enclaves built to operate outside of normal jurisdiction. The isolation of these islands makes them ideal for such purposes, with limited access, private security, and the potential for complete secrecy. Others point to how several of the islands were reportedly purchased by anonymous buyers or corporations tied to global elites and royalty, further fueling speculation that these islands are being held as part of a quiet plan for future use. Whether for survival, privacy, or clandestine operations, the artificial islands are viewed not as tourist attractions, but as offshore fortresses hidden in plain sight on postcards. 3. Dubai has become famous for its cutting-edge technology and obsession with smart city innovation. But to conspiracy theorists, this digital utopia isn't just about efficiency and progress. It's a prototype for global control, where every move is monitored, analyzed, and potentially manipulated. They argue that Dubai is being used as a live experiment in surveillance capitalism and population control, all under the watchful eye of those in power. At the heart of this theory is the city's unprecedented integration of surveillance technologies. Dubai boasts an ever-growing network of facial recognition cameras, license plate readers, AI-driven law enforcement, and even robot police units. These technologies are sold to the public as tools to maintain safety and order, but some believe they're actually designed to test how far a population can be pushed under constant observation without open rebellion. Conspiracy theorists suggest that Dubai is not unique in this ambition, but it is ideal for testing. With a population composed mostly of foreign workers and a tightly controlled political system, it provides a low-risk environment for experimenting with mass data collection, social tracking, and digital profiling. What works in Dubai, they claim, could be exported to other cities around the world. Furthermore, Dubai's move toward cashless systems, digital IDs, and predictive policing is seen by some as a step toward a technocratic future, where freedom is slowly replaced with convenience, and consent is quietly manufactured through luxury and speed. The fact that so many people willingly give up their data in exchange for smoother traffic, faster services, and social perks only adds fuel to the idea that Dubai is a model for passive compliance. If you like this video, please give us a like, leave a comment behind, and don't forget to subscribe since we have a new video every day. Now let's roll back to the video. In this view, Dubai isn't just a city of the future, it's a testing ground for the future of control. Its glittering towers and glossy image are the cover story, while behind the scenes, algorithms and surveillance hardware are shaping a blueprint for a hyper-monitored, elite-run society. Whether you see Dubai as a visionary oasis or a carefully constructed illusion, one thing is clear: it's not just another city. Its rapid rise, extreme wealth, and obsession with control have raised more than just skyscrapers, they've raised questions. Is Dubai truly the future of luxury living, or is it a testbed for the world that awaits us all, one ruled by the elite, watched by machines, and divided by artificial borders? We may never know the full truth, but in a world where power hides in plain sight, perhaps the real question is: what other paradises are being built behind the curtain?